Like every other clone trooper, Cody was born and trained on the planet Kamino to serve as a soldier of the Galactic Republic. Since the beginning of the war, Commander Cody has been placed under the command of Jedi General Obi-Wan Kenobi and frequently fought alongside him. He was also given command of the 212th Attack Battalion. Early during the war, Cody, Clone Captain Rex, and Jedi officers were involved in an incident on Tabrin, where they led their troopers in a series of battles for control of the rocky planet. Following Kenobi and the still recently promoted General Skywalker's mission to the planet Canem Nemoidia, Kenobi requested a report on the crash of a prisoner transport on Canem Nemoidia that was carrying the Nemoidian Royal Guard Rug Quarnum, whom he had allied with during his mission. As the war continued, Cody and Kenobi became better at combining their tactics, developing a mutual trust and camaraderie as they fought alongside each other, and Cody's armor changed to have orange markings instead of the yellow typical of early commanders. At some point after Cody adopted orange markings on his armor, Cody and his troopers accompanied Kenobi and Senator Padme Amidala to Crystar. Their mission was to discover if the Ovisians had taken prisoners for the Confederacy. While Amidala spoke with Regent Queb and Senator Vishar Kos, Cody and Kenobi sent Waxer, Boyle, and several troopers on a recon mission. Cody learned from his troops that Queb was planning to sell the clone prisoners to a Trandoshan hunter. They successfully broke them out, with Cody and his men rescuing the prisoners and eventually leaving Crystar. On the frozen moon Caliban, Cody, Kenobi, and their troops were captured by General Grievous' forces and forced to build a bridge. While there, Cody and Kenobi met a Quebe trying to reach its parents, who they convinced to help them by attacking Grievous and retrieving Kenobi's lightsaber. After the bridge was completed, Cody, Kenobi, and their men were to be executed. However, they were saved by Quebe. Cody and his men were able to get the battle droid's blasters, helping the Quebe, returning to a gunship that destroyed the bridge before leaving. Cody was also involved in the Siege of Hissene, alongside Rex, Clone Commander Wolf, and their units. They decided to rescue the members of the Hessian Parliament while the Jedi kept Dooku busy. Cody, Wolf, and their troops escorted the Parliament members to meet up with Rex's troops. After being surrounded by droids, the Jedi arrived to rescue them. Cody and Kenobi were then recalled to Coruscant. Cody was involved in a battle against a massive separatist invasion of the planet Christophosis and fought alongside Generals Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi. During the campaign, they were able to root out a traitor among themselves, a clone sergeant by the name of Slick, who had divulged intelligence to Count Dooku's apprentice Asajj Ventress for freedom. Sometime after this, Cody was joined on the front lines by Skywalker to defeat the first wave of droids, commanded by General Worm Lothsum, but eventually was forced to retreat when the separatist tanks overwhelmed the Republic artillery. Skywalker and his newly arrived Padawan Ahsoka Tano were tasked to take down the shield Lothsum had set up, while Cody, Rex, Kenobi, and the other clones were to hold off the enemy as long as they could. After allowing himself to be captured, Kenobi was able to take Lothsum hostage when Skywalker and Tano eventually took down the shield. After the Battle of Christophosis, Cody and the 212th Battalion accompanied General Kenobi during his meeting with Jabba the Hutt on Tatooine. He and his men were tasked to assist the 501st Legion, General Skywalker and his apprentice Ahsoka Tano, during their mission to rescue Jabba's son Rada, who had been kidnapped and brought to a separatist-controlled prison on Teth. With the 212th's help, the battle was ultimately won by the Republic, and Rada rescued. When Cody and Rex were dispatched to inspect the Rishi moon station, they were welcomed by what appeared to be a clone trooper, who was in secret, a disguised commando droid, and ambushed. Later they met the clone survivors from the station. The group managed to take back the station and discovered the droids had hardwired an all-clear signal to the unsuspecting Republic Navy that would allow General Grievous to attack Kamino and stop the clones' production once and for all. As the clones attempted to disable the signal, droid reinforcements arrived. The outnumbered clones tried to deactivate the all-clear signal by destroying the station with Tabana liquids and explosives set off by a remote detonation, but the detonator jammed and Heavy was forced to sacrifice himself to activate it manually. The all-clear signal ceased to broadcast, thereby alerting the Republic fleet of Grievous's presence near Kamino. Later in the war, Cody and the Ghost Company were sent to Ryloth to free the Twi'leks from the Techno-Union leader and Separatist Council member, Wat Tambor. When General Skywalker and his apprentice Commander Tano were able to destroy the blockade surrounding the planet. Cody, along with Jedi Generals Kenobi and Mace Windu, were able to land on the planet. After landing outside in Nabat, Cody and his troops then took down the droids' defense. Cody and Wooly found the cannons and witnessed the droids using Nabat's survivors as a living shield. After returning to base camp, Cody, Wooly, Waxer, and Boyle went with Kenobi to free the Twi'leks. Cody fought at Felucia alongside Rex, General Kenobi, General Skywalker, Tyno, and their troops. However, they were forced to retreat when the Confederate forces began to surround and overwhelm them. Cody later accompanied Generals Windu and Kenobi, with bounty hunter Cad Bane in custody, to his station to retrieve the holocron and memory crystal. Unfortunately, Bane escaped, but Cody was able to get their ship away from the station before it blew up. Cody participated in retaking Geonosis in order to capture Poggle the Lesser, one of the Separatist leaders. He and his forces landed at Point Rain to set up the rendezvous point for Generals Skywalker and Mundi's forces. Cody and his men held out against the Geonosians until Skywalker called in an airstrike. Cody, the Jedi and their clone commanders then planned the attack on the Ray Shield fortress. After destroying the generator, Cody, Rex, and one of his squads accompanied Kenobi and Skywalker as they investigated the disappearance of General Luminara Unduli as she searched for Poggle. The search party went underground, where they fought undead Geonosian warriors. While narrowly escaping them, they found themselves in the lair of the Geonosian queen, Karina the Great, where Poggle retreated. The rescue party freed Unduli and killed the queen, escaping the catacombs as they collapsed, bringing Poggle along with them. When Jedi General Eth Koth was captured by General Grievous, Cody accompanied Kenobi after learning that Grievous was in the Seleucami system, where they attacked his fleet. Cody and his men attempted to halt Grievous's escape of the ship, but failed in doing so. Cody and Kenobi then met up with Gallia. Cody then accompanied Kenobi, Rex, and their units to the surface of Seleucami. There, Cody, Kenobi, and Crais then searched the flatland for Grievous. The ground battle was fought when Grievous came to find the only working escape pod from the crash. Obi-Wan and the clones did not catch Grievous, as he got away yet again. Cody, along with Skywalker, Rex, and their troops, then accompanied General Kenobi as he continued to protect Mandalore's Duchess, Satine Kryze, and her entourage during the trip to Coruscant from Death Watch aboard the Coronet. Cody, Rex, and their men checked the cargo hold for anything dangerous. Cody, Rex, and Skywalker then opened a container that had spooked R2, which ended up housing an assassin probe that attacked Skywalker. They were able to stop it, but one got past them and went into the lift. Cody and the others then came under attack by smaller, mini-assassin droids, which they were able to destroy. After being saved by R2 from one of the droids, Cody and Rex then assisted Skywalker in destroying the last of the probe droids. Later, Cody, Rex, Skywalker, and the rest of the clones assisted the Royal Guards in repelling the B-2 series battle droids, boarding the Coronet. During the skirmish, Skywalker managed to kill the traitor, by then revealed to be Tal Merrick, before he destroyed the ship. Later in the war, the Republic intercepted a coded hologram of Ventress and Grievous planning an attack on Tipoca City. Cody and Rex, along with Generals Kenobi, Skywalker, and the 501st Legion, were sent to reinforce General Shaak Ti's forces on Kamino. When Grievous's droid fleet arrived, Cody was overseeing the battle along with Masters T and Kenobi, Prime Minister Lama Su, and the other clone officers, but later joined Rex, Echo 599, and other cadets to set up an ambush for Grievous and his droids that were clearing out the barracks. Cody was then part of Skywalker's and Kenobi's assault team to infiltrate the Citadel on Lola Sayu to rescue Master Avon Peel before the Confederacy got information about the Nexus route. Cody eventually helped in freeing Master Peel and his captain Wilhuff Tarkin. After defeating a few waves of droids, the team decided to split up, with Cody going with Kenobi, Peel, 3 clone troopers, and 3 rescued clones. Their group decided to make a diversion, which would allow Skywalker's group to escape the tower and reach the lower levels. They managed to find their way out, but they were ambushed and captured by various droids. The group was brought before the commander of the facility, Osu Sebek, who wanted to find out about Peel's information. Sebek killed one of Cody's men after they refused to give it to them, and then ordered his droids to take them to the interrogation room, where they were later saved by R2-D2. The two groups later met up and were chased by droids in Anubis before eventually being saved by the Republic. Cody, Kenobi, and their battalion were then sent to retake Umbara. Jedi Masters Krell and Tin, along with their troops, would support Kenobi, Cody, and the 212th in the south, while Skywalker and his troops would come in from the north to take out enemy reinforcements. After the 501st, which came under the command of General Krell after Skywalker was recalled, were sent to take over the Umbaran airbase that were supplying the capital. The 212th won the fight for the capital. Despite sabotage from General Krell, who ordered Cody's men and Rex's men to fire on each other after deceiving them into thinking the other clones were Umbaran soldiers in disguise, Republic forces emerged triumphant. Cody then went with Kenobi to reclaim Kuros. There he received a message from Confederate Commander Darth Dodar to discuss terms of surrender. Listening in on Kenobi's negotiation, Donar claimed he had planted bombs all over the city. After Donar detonated one of the bombs, Cody and R2 guided Skywalker and Tano in disarming the spread-out bombs. When Tano was later kidnapped with her group of Jedi younglings, Cody went with Kenobi to rescue Tano and the younglings from Captain Onaka's gang of pirates. However, there they came under attack by the Confederate fleet under Grievous's command. Cody, Kenobi, and their men then met up with Tano and the younglings after they escaped with Onaka from Grievous. Cody then attended the Republic Strategy Conference at the Valar space station in the Karita system. It was there that a separatist plot was being initiated in which a large amount of Rhydonium was being used to blow up the space station, although their plan failed after R2-D2 saved them. During the war, Cody and several other clones accompanied Adi Gallia and Kenobi on a mission to the planet Bray after the natives asked the Jedi Order for help. There, they fought off a vampiric creature named Ravna that was sabotaging the Brain's power. A member of the 212th was infected by the creature and started to damage the electric systems on Obi-Wan's shuttle. When they found out, Peel attacked them but was stunned and secured by Cody and later cured. After Maul captured Dooku and Grievous during the Battle of Ord Mantell, Masters Kenobi and Windu led a team of Jedi to track Maul to a supply outpost on the Vizsla Keep 09, where Maul had convinced Dooku to join him and attack the Jedi. Cody and the 212th fought alongside the Jedi, and they fought their way through the asteroid field in numerous gauntlet fighters. In the end, Maul, Dooku, and Grievous escaped, and Master Tipley was killed by Dooku. Towards the end of the Clone Wars, Commander Cody took part in a mission to raid a separatist supply storage base that contained medications, arms, ship repair parts, and foodstuffs. For this mission, Commander Cody worked with Kenobi, Skywalker, Zash, and Quinlan Voss. Unknown to Cody and his colleagues, Voss had turned to the dark side and was secretly working with Count Dooku to sabotage the Republic's war effort. Upon arriving, Voss quickly discovered that the retreating separatist forces had planted bombs throughout the entire asteroid. Cody and his colleagues managed to evacuate the asteroid, but were unable to extract the supplies. Later, Cody took part in another operation to destroy a separatist listening post on Vantcor. Under Kenobi's orders, Cody divided his squadron into teams and sent them to scout the facility. Upon arriving there, Cody and his comrades discovered that the listening post had already been abandoned. As a result of the incident, the Jedi Council came to suspect that Master Voss was a traitor. Once Voss was discovered and arrested, Cody handpicked the best clone troopers to meet the prisoners once they had landed on the brig. As a precaution, Cody also stationed clones every couple of meters between the hangar bay and the brig. Despite being outnumbered, Voss managed to turn the table on the captors by stealing a lightsaber, which he then used to free Dooku. After seizing Bayonne's lightsaber, Dooku cut down one clone escort and then threw Cody down the corridor. After killing both Dash, Bayonne's, and all the other clones, Voss and Dooku escaped the vigilance on Asajj Ventress's ship. Cody survived the fight, but sustained a broken leg. While Anakin and Obi-Wan pursued the fugitives to Christophosis, Cody stayed behind to recover aboard the Vigilance. During the Outer Rim sieges in the late stages of the Clone Wars, Cody fought alongside Rex and under Generals Skywalker and Windu during Admiral Trench's campaign to take Anax's shipyards. However, after weeks of heated fighting, the Republic's grip on the planet began to falter. Cody was supportive of Rex's theory that the Separatist droid army had learned his personal strategy. Cody proposed that he and Rex take a small squad into Separatist lines to reach the Cyber Center, knowing that it relayed all battlefield intelligence to the Separatist command ship. After Windu approved the mission, Cody informed Rex that they were bringing Clone Force 99. Once the operation began, however, Cody was injured in the gunship's crash and was left behind with Kix. After the battle, one in which the Republic secured a victory, Cody was with his Jedi generals when they congratulated the Clone Force 99 and Echo, who had turned out to have been taken prisoner by the Separatists. Sometime after the Anaxis campaign, the 212th and 501st were ordered to attack a Separatist stronghold on the planet Urbana. During the battle, Cody commanded his troopers on a bridge and faced heavy resistance from droid forces. After Anakin tricked the tactical droid into revealing itself and destroyed it, the droids, left leaderless, were quickly defeated by the combined efforts of the two companies. During the Battle of Coruscant, Separatist head of state Count Dooku was executed by General Skywalker, leaving Supreme Commander General Grievous as the highest-ranking member of the Confederacy. Hoping to end the war with Grievous's capture, the Republic searched for the general and discovered he was hiding on the Outer Rim planet Utapau. The Jedi High Council tasked Kenobi and the 7th Sky Corps with the capture of Grievous. Upon leaving the atmosphere of Coruscant, Kenobi and Cody formulated a strategy for the upcoming battle. Kenobi was able to infiltrate Pau City and locate Grievous. Creating a distraction, Obi-Wan dueled the droid general, allowing Cody and the 7th Sky Corps to launch a surprise assault on the droid forces occupying the city. During the battle, Kenobi dropped his lightsaber in his pursuit of Grievous across the city, which fell near Cody, who picked it up and kept it on his person. After slaying Grievous, Kenobi approached Cody during the battle atop his Fractal. As Obi-Wan prepared to rejoin the fight, Cody handed the Jedi his lightsaber. Thanking Cody, he sped off, determined to push the Separatist forces from Utapau. However, as Kenobi traversed up the chasm of Pau City, Cody received an encrypted transmission from Darth Sidious, who ordered Cody to enact Order 66, the secret directive to kill all members of the Jedi Order. Sidious and Dooku had control chips implanted within all clones at birth, which when activated, would erase their loyalty to the Jedi and brainwash them into betraying and murdering them. Cody immediately turned on his former friend, ordering a nearby ATTE to fire on him. The laser blast knocked Kenobi off the cavern wall, sending him hurling into the abyss below. Unsure of Kenobi's fate, Cody ordered a search party to locate the Jedi's body. Eventually, a clone paratrooper reported that a corpse couldn't be recovered and expressed his doubt that anyone could survive such a fall. Cody, seemingly convinced that the Jedi Master had perished, ordered his men to prepare for departure. Kenobi survived, however, becoming one of the few Jedi to escape the activation of Order 66. During the subsequent Imperial era, Cody and the 212th, by then serving as stormtroopers, assisted in the Empire's final enslavement of the Wookiee homeworld of Kashyyyk. 15 years after the rise of the Empire, many of the codes and emergency protocols that Cody and Rex had come up with during the Clone Wars were still used by the Empire. For all the battles he took part in during the Clone War, Cody was most well known as the clone who had ordered the execution of Kenobi. His failure proved to be vital for the future of the galaxy due to the Jedi's role in the Galactic Civil War. Let me know what your thoughts of Commander Cody are in the comments below, and how excited you are to see him appear in The Bad Batch Season 2. Remember to like the video, and subscribe for more character spotlights like this. As always, thank you all for watching, and remember, the Force will be with you, always.